friends, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to discuss the most crucial element of restaurant success, that is food cost. Food costing is important to know as it has a direct effect on the profitability of a restaurant. A profitable restaurant should limit the food cost at 28 to 35%. Let's understand it in detail. Guys, what is food cost? Food cost the total cost of your food, that is cost of purchases, and does not include the other costs such as labor and overhead. Food costing is an essential tool in determining whether food cost targets are being met. When expressed in percentage, food cost is simply the net food purchases divided by restaurant net sales revenue generated from the menu items is called food sales. Direct costs are not added to food cost calculation and is separately counted. Now let's understand the food cost formula. Food cost equal to cost price divided by selling price into 100. For example, a sandwich. Cost price of a sandwich is 39.72 pesos. The sales price of a sandwich is 132.4. Food cost equal to 30%. That is your cost price of a sandwich divided by 132.4, that is your sale price of a sandwich into 100. Says 30%. So this 30% is a food cost of the sandwich. Why is food cost important? Point number 1. Helps to determine profitability. As I said earlier, food cost directly affects the profitability of the restaurant. It is the indicator which helps us to know whether we are in the right track and if we will achieve a set targets. Point number 2. Helps menu pricing. Menu pricing is a crucial element of restaurant sales. Before finalizing, the same cost of each portion has to be calculated and profit need to be decided. Point number 3. Helps design profit margins. Profit margin shows how much money the business is making. If the management works with a plan system, the proper purchasing and follow the recipe 100%, it is possible to minimize the food cost. This will improve overall business. Point number 4. Helps menu engineering. Menu engineering is a study of profitability and popularity of menu items and how these two factors influences the placement of items on a menu. It helps us to understand where we stand. It will give you the details of top-selling items, high or low-cost items, usage of each items, and non-performing items compared to this. Factors affecting food costs. There are 3 components in this. Training of staff. I believe one of the most important factor for a successful restaurant business is a motivated and skilled team of staff. What's a team? If you break these 4 alphabets, it means together everyone achieves more. Staff's training is a vital step for achieving the roadmap to business success. Business goals can be achieved only by working with a trained, knowledgeable, and skilled team. This in turn will help us, but the second component, that is upsell, cross-sell the restaurant offering, is a great technique of adding extra money to the sale. By this, we generate an increase in customer to buy something additional, which helps to increase the sale and at the same time reducing costs. And the third component is send high profit items. Again, trained and skilled staff will help to sell high profits items. An effective management process will give exact detail of high profit items. Choose such items and set targets for the team to sell them. This process will help reduce food costs. All major flag up indicators which any management team should always monitor. Point number 1. Write-off or wastage of food. Food waste is a food that is not eaten or sold, so avoid or buying stock or store food as per standard. Do regular temperature checks, label food correctly, follow stock inventory, and stock rotation. Strictly follow the policy that is first in, first out. It is very important to use products by dates to avoid wastage and inspect all products deliveries from suppliers as per the place order. Next indicator for management team is theft or unaccounted variance around inventory or wrong count. also adds up in unaccounted variance, which in return reduces the profit margin. Theft by employee is something that most restaurant owners encounter at one time or another. This can be in many forms, including giving a free food and drinks to the customer or friends without authorization or taking food from themselves without manager's knowledge. Three important tips for the management team to cut costs. Point number one, study and work on purchase usage report. Purchase usage report will help to predict sales patterns, correct previous mistakes, and alter product plans accordingly and effectively. With this report, you will be able to understand top food items being purchased from suppliers every month. It will help you to decide which items to avoid to reduce or, if needed, find alternate suppliers to reduce raw material costs. Point number two, compare supplier price. Always have an habit of comparing raw materials price from 2 to 3 suppliers and purchase from one who offers best price without compromising on quality. This plays a vital role in raw material costing and can positively or negatively impact food costs. Point number 3, avoid money on shelf. It is a common trend in some restaurants to have more product on inventory shelf, which they really don't need and will not end up selling also. So check your inventory product by product and follow the monthly and weekly sales pattern to design your order levels based on how much you think you will actually use. Delivery from the supplier comes by reducing the excess inventory. You will have less wastage and spoilage. Also, it will help with easy inventory counting. Excess inventory can lead to a shortfall in your cash flow and incur excess storage costs. That brings me to the end of this video. Hope you like it and gain some knowledge out of it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be updated about interesting upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching.